standard Vladimir counterpick. So for example, Vladimir does run over Gangplank, but Gnar actually was once upon a time seen as a counterpick to Vladimir because of Unsealed Spell, but you can go Ignite, you can have start.
It's going to be interesting to see how that changes up the lane a little bit. Crazy going to be playing that Gnar. We were talking about the Jace a little.
BBQ through a loop. Whether it did or not, hard to say. I saw the Galio coming. It makes sense in this comp, but it feels like from the Abyssal Voyage. Bot side, we saw pretty heavy invade, means that Brahms caught up and all alone here, Key.
He's going for that plant. Can he make it? A couple more damage would do it. He puts up a shield, and here comes Trick. The easiest gank for a Zac at that point.
That was the intent from Riot, was to force there to be a bit more ability power rather than just pure tank on the Galio.
Look at this, there's no warding at all. Easiest flash get for them. They're gonna bop two heads together. Do they have something extra? They eat up Key. Keep in mind, he does not have his flash from that earlier kill, and he goes down again.
From the side of BBQ, respecting that ultimate, it's Tempt. Oh, he loses vision.
Lost vision, now it's 2v4. In comes TK from behind with Ghost alongside him, but this kind of looks like a broken up fight. Gets the ultimate down at least, and they pop the passive there onto Zac, but they want a little bit more. They want to get Ghost, but there's the stopwatch. Lava pretty low, as well as Tempt, but look at how much damage. He has his own stopwatch. And now the Kog'Maw passive, trying to do that extra bit, and the double kill going to the bottom lane of BBQ is going to end that very
Kha'Zix. And Tempt keeping the mid lane Galio counter was important as we see a lot of people mid.
Yeah, you see he gets taunted out of the ult, but when you're going 1v4, does it really matter? That little bit of extra time to lock him down means that he will, in fact, die.
And they'll probably lose the turret here.
4 members in the mid lane and no one to defend.
Really nice rotation coming through Ghost and IgNar. Trying great communication once again.
It allows you to get really aggressive in this passive meta where you can roam from lane to lane, even going into mid to gank a Galio when I was saying earlier that you would never expect it. He's really been popping off on this pick. We'll see if he goes down here, though, as Trick is attempting to save his life. Lindarang, a little bit separated, takes a bunch of damage, but he is Vlad trying to stay alive. He will stopwatch, but now it's 5 members, as even the TP coming in from Tempt.
Kill on Kha'Zix, we've got another fight.
Yeah, we got a fight coming in. The TP from Crazy, actually, from behind, but this time the flank from Lindarang is going to help out here. Tons of damage going down onto that very tanky Crazy on the Gnar. Even though he got a decent ultimate off, wasn't able to get too much help from his teammates as Ghost goes incredibly low.
Yeah, that dog pile worked excellently. That's the one you want with the Kha'Zix and the Galio. Like you say, Lindarang was in the right position at the right time. Couldn't quite kill Ghost because of the flash and the Devourer being available from IgNar, but they're going to get turret HP, they're going to get map control that they haven't had for 20 minutes. That's about as big a victory as you can really expect.
More importantly, so they know that no Baron is going down at the moment. But they're looking for a play here. With that Frost Queen's claim, they slow down everybody so much, and here comes the TP from Crazy, but Tempt taking a bit of damage early on, and now Lava getting into position. Lindarang coming from the right side, hits his ultimate on 3, and it looks like Tempt was able to lock someone down there for quite a while. Lava and Key leading the charge on in, trying to get that 3-man stun, that taunt on in, but he might be ticked down here from the Malzahar. Now Crazy from the right side. Lots of low members on the side of Rox Tigers. I don't think we're done with this fight just yet. BBQ wants to re-engage. Gonna throw another boulder on in, just trying to poke for a little bit right now. And there's that flash ultimate, he catches 2, and that's gonna be 2 deaths on the side of Rox Tigers. Double kill.
Speed of full court press. They've also got the better map tools. Even with Galio, not a lot of wave clear to offer. Not against Baron buff anyway.
Yeah. Crazy, very nice control on the Gnar, just dancing outside the taunt of the Galio. You can see already how low that turret is in the top lane by the inhibitor. Already the 2nd tier turret goes down in the mid lane.
And all the comp from Rox does is play 5v5 fights, and that's the only thing BBQ has no interest in doing.
Yeah. The 3-lane push, the 2-1-2. Zac doing his own little push in the mid lane, as you said, up against Seonghwan on the Kha'Zix, who hasn't really been too much of a playmaker this time around. Okay, they are going to get the Varus ultimate onto Trick, but he just pops himself away. Another ultimate onto the Braum this time around, at least getting him out of the fight for now. Lava taking a bunch of damage. Lindarang going for another flank, but he looks a little bit too late here. So many low members on the side of Rocks. Tiger's crazy, trying to go by himself. He's got the help of Ghost, and now Lindarang is caught up in the top side by himself.
You definitely need to run straight down the middle if you're Lindarang. There's nothing to flank because your own team is collapsing in the middle. The fuzzy center is certainly being just completely obliterated, and it's already 2 turrets. Another one, BBQ going for the tutorial victory.
Yeah, they want to get everything done here. They might as well just play it safe, right? The Baron buff just running out right about now. Should be able to at least get this turret. But he is still down for about 9 more seconds. They're not going to push onto the inhibitor. More safe play. Damage. It's interesting that Seonghwan is keeping up with the rest of his team. We've seen Kazakhs that get behind not do as well in the past, but he's at least keeping up. Crazy versus Lindarang seems to go the way of Crazy.
Very one-sided so far. It's rinse and repeat onto this 3rd inhibitor. The minion wave in top is taking its sweet time to start cracking the base, but it'll happen soon.
Yep, there we go. They chunk out Seonghwan, and they are not interested in fighting a 4v5. Here comes that Phalanx position now into the Nexus turrets. But this doesn't really look like your IgNar SKT type of game, as I feel like BBQ will have an easier shot at pushing this one in for the victory.
Have to imagine, maybe delayed for a Baron buff, but they want to end it here. 1 pick would do that.
See what they can do here. Just slowly picking away, getting that WO back up on the Kog'Maw. Okay, we are going to have an engage. Everything blown here onto Trick, who just ultimates himself away. That was a couple of ults used by Rocks Tigers. Just going to heal up a bit there with the Redemption and go right back at it.
Yeah, Ghost is going to be harassing every time his W is up, so no real engage from Rocks. Now, 2 of their big engage tools are down. It's going to be at least 1 Nexus turret.
Yeah. Going into the first one, Ghost, once again, even though he has lost his red buff, he's pretty fed right now. Going 1v2. On the left side, we see Lindarang gets ultimated. Lava comes in, doing a nice little pose, but not much more than that. Has his charge blocked as well for the extra kill. Give that a double kill to Crazy, who should be the MVP, if not Trick for this one. Either way, is going to be the 1-0 victory for BBQ.
Great stuff from BBQ Olivers. You know, this is what their fans would have wanted to see. This was the straightforward macro victory. To me, the big star was Trick in the early game, his pathing to really help out his bot lane. Was in the right spot where he needed to be. And unfortunately for Rocks, their bot lane, which was, of course, what they built around,